Hey you! Yes, you! Have you heard that you can now join my Discord server and chat with other anime sins lovers and from time to time myself? Well, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below to join and I'll see you there! Warning, this video is for comedy purposes only, and as such, should not be taken too seriously.
実は相談したいことが。
Either she's on tiptoes for some reason, or her ankles are an oddly high way up her legs. She kind of looks like she almost has the joints of a praying mantis from this angle.
あんた何脱いで。どう思う？うちの体どう思う？
Things they do in anime that they wouldn't do in real life. By the way, if you find yourself disagreeing with that statement, then feel free to provide counter evidence in the form of photos and or videos that are purely for research purposes only, and how dare you accuse me of saying or thinking otherwise? You're the pervert. Can't show it on YouTube, but she flies naked out of the room face forward, but for this to have happened, she would have had to have swapped places with Miyata since she was the closest to the exit.
つまり白雪選手に言われた自分の体の欠点を知りたいと。
Yes, and even though she never saw her naked body, she, presumably because she's a fucking donut, thought that her nipples may be too dark or perhaps she had hair on her butt. Two things which can't be seen through her fucking bathing suit, hence my feeling the need to call her a fucking donut.
それを先に言いなさいよね。いきなりすっぱだかで迫ってくるから焦ったじゃないの。
Whoa, don't go stomping on her human rights to strip wherever and whenever she wants, okay? Let's not go bloody crazy here.
だから白雪選手に言われたことを考えてるうちにだんだんわからんようになって。
Oh god, if only there was a solution to your problem. You know, like asking her what the specific issue with your body is?
白雪さん、ご苦労様です。いえ、私も勝ってほしいですから。
Girl, you are not fooling anyone into thinking you're on a fish diet.
いい選手が揃っていますね。そうでしょう?
How would you know? You can't even see them!
流れてきた枝が胸に引っかかってもうてびっくりしたわ。
A tweak manages to find an entry to her boobs when her bathing suit clearly covers the entire area. That is one sneaky little stick.
こっちは自己紹介レースでボコボコにされて参ってるのに、さらにあんな脚力見せられたらまたへこみそう。
Well, it is fair. She's a pro and she's teaching and training you. Also, if you were actually moving and not stood still talking, you'd at least be moving in the right direction. I don't quite understand how small twigs are causing her pain when these girls are used to whipping their boobs around and smashing them into other people at high velocity speeds.
綺麗な水着着てかっこよいレースやってる宮田ちゃん見たら絶対分かってくれるって。
Yeah, if there's one thing parents understand, it's your commitment to a sport once they see you in a cute swimsuit.
もう照れることないのに。
Sexual assault.
その対戦表を作るにあたってせっかくなのでこの人と戦いたいという希望はありませんか？
指名式ってこと？
No, once again you were tricked for the lulz, and yes, you get to pick. This is a thing in the anime, and this looks like a dude I've seen somewhere before. But the rest are toot-adorbs and kawaii! なんかデジャブね。 We need some more mortar on the fourth wall because that shit be breaking!
そうよ。あなたなんて大したものじゃないってあの方に気づいてもらうんだから。
That moment when you glorify and idolize someone who goes around sexually assaulting other women. I'm pretty sure she likes her because of her boobs and butt and not her abilities in the ring, but yeah, whatever.
私の身体的長所であるこの軽量ボディに。
Aside from the fact that it means your favorite sex offender will likely not find you attractive enough to warrant harassment. Which apparently you want.
練習環境がレースの勝敗を左右するわけでも、ましてやマスコミの数が選手の優劣を決めるわけでもないのよ。
They react in this oddly disappointed fashion when purely hearing two facts. They're not better than you because they have better training facilities and more media attention.
瀬戸内は0勝10敗ですからね。この結果からも
瀬戸内の存在は無駄だと思いませんか?
Or it could mean that you spend way more money on training and thus produce better talent in general, you old bitch.
Gotcha, bitch!
うちら勝ったことないんか。マジかよ。
It seems odd that for a group of people who are heavily invested in the sport, they don't know about this. It's also made worse by the fact that it's not exactly like football or American football where there's hundreds of teams, and here there's two sides during this East-West war, and thus not exactly difficult to keep track of.
今の暴言、許せないですね。
She is talking shit, but annoyingly it was to the media and not to your faces.
忠告したはずです。下がってと。
This is a thing that actually just happened.
これ以上は。
Reaction occurs long after an attack cliche.
だってあの人たち先生を。だからといって乗り込んでいってどうするのですか?
How do you know they barged in there? It's not like you can see! Hazy and foggy outer edges of the screen tells us this is a past memory.
でも私は。
お前には世界を目指せる才能がある。
Person in a past memory has no eyes cliche.
私がここ。
Naruto run.
さあ始まりました。東西線第一レース。
If it's indeed began, why are none of the contestants visible on the land?
何なのこの威圧感。まるで。
Well, I figured it'd only be a matter of time before tentacles got involved in this anime. I mean, we have boobs and butts and stuff, so next I guess comes tentacles.
共感覚なんですそれは。相変わらず他の人に興味がないのね。
This girl would be good at anime sins.
藤崎さん、ダメ。触ったら反則になる。
Yeah, there's also no need to cry, really. It's just a fucking game.
何?
And now we get to the farting attack sound effects to really add to the scene. Once again, they're not there. Look, I'll even zoom in. Where are they?
あの子頑張っていますよ。あなた。
Glad you're interested in the match, but you should really sit down since you'll be annoying the people who paid for the seats behind you, you judo numpty. So to be clear, she's been there doing this for 8 minutes straight now, yeah?
さあ、気持ちいいですお姉様と言ってみなさい。
Stop!
お前には柔道しかない。他の世界でやっていけるものか?
He said, based on no factual evidence whatsoever about her abilities in any other sport.
純金製のマッサージチェアでもプレゼントしないとね。
That would be really uncomfortable, so don't do that.
初めて見た気がするよ。あいつのあんな顔。
It's probably the first time seeing her nipple and undercarriage on full display as well. What proud parents you must be.
運命の一戦となる。このレースで使用されるランドはフライト。
What? What the fuck? None of the others even touched their release button, it just came off by itself, unlike during the first game where you can see them physically press the button to release it. For some reason, this girl's detachable clothing came with a built-in smokescreen. Why, you ask? Who the f*** knows? I've pretty much given up attempting to understand this anime.
あいつら全然レース慣れしてないわね。
Yeah, alright, don't get ahead of yourself. It's a button malfunction which has sweet fuck all to do with the races you guys have against one another. It's like me burning a piece of toast and then my wife being all like, I bet you can't fix a treadmill! Exhale and then inhale cliche.
お尻をこすり合わせて火を出した。
Yes. Yes, she did. Just take a fucking sin. I don't need to explain this one.
相手の弱点が分かってるなら、そこをついて戦局を変えていかないと。
It's really nice that the other two are just standing there and listening to this entire monologue, though, and openly allowing them to create a plan rather than doing literally anything else.
鏡に映した
ように私と同じ動きを。
You mirrored my movements. Not she, because she is right in front of you and listening to you talk. So it's you.
黒霧のお尻が筋り、いや生まれたての山尻になってしまったぞ。
That's such a weird thing to say, Mr. Narrator-san.
全てはこの第3レースキャッスルの上で決まります。
すごい作り込み。
What the fuck?
お客さんも熱くなっちゃってるし。でももう番狂わせはないよ。
I'm giving this anime so much goddamn leeway. So very much leeway. But a card came out of her ass. She was wearing her bathing suit. It's not anime logic anymore. It's beyond the realms of possibility, even in the vast world of unrealistic anime. This is less likely to happen than the microwave being turned into a fucking time machine in Steins Gate, or an all-powerful dude with 7 kids gaining the power of a god and taking on the entire military in Ed and Al and Roy Mustang and all the others. It was a butt acting like an ATM for fucking playing cards. Fuck off.
なぜなら僕たち駿河のトップメンバー相手に君たちの敗北は決定しているのだから。
No, you're not, because the announcer literally just said that the number 2 player is playing and you're not number 1, so you're not the best they have to offer. F*** off. Sorry. F*** off, please.
これはまるで進撃の巨人。
Oh, you went ahead and pulled Attack on Titan into this, didn't you?
ここで僕と一緒に落とされることはない。君は体勢を立て直して敵を撃ってくれ。
何それ、超笑いない冗談よリンディ。
Yeah, you could just move off to the side, but why do that when you can stand near the edge, potentially, but probably not likely about to fall off?
お二人のピンチに気づけませんでした。この小刀、切腹者の深く。
So you're going to disembowel yourself with a fucking sword, are you, you fucking numpty?
森本選手、落水。
I can't show it on YouTube, but she had multiple cards flying out of her bum, and thus the anime once again abandoned any sign of even the slightest reasoning for these techniques they use.
マヤ、避けなさい。そんな大振りの技、簡単に避けられるでしょ。
Yeah, to be clear, woman, you're inside a building and shouting instructions while staring at the TV screen.
まただ、この目。パパとママと同じ目。
Discount Shina Mashiro from the pet girl of Sakura-so.
ちょっとこちらのベッドをお尻で叩いてみてくれませんか？
Meanwhile, the child at the orphanage now has to sleep on the floor tonight.
マヤ、避けろ。
避ける？私が。
Yes, but how did you hear what she said when she's inside a building?
坂城、先ほどまでは立っているのがやっとだったと思いましたが、この変貌ぶりは一体。
マヤの心に住むもう一人、駿河校実力ナンバーワン、坂城佳也。
You know, I'm not even going to remove the sin from earlier where they said they're using their best players, but clearly announced they were using their number 2 with no mention of their best number 1 player. You know why not? Because she changed her hair. That doesn't happen. You can't have an anime where you explain 90% of what happens away in some bizarre fashion, and now just have Split Personality Girl considered as an entirely separate player whose hair fucking changed colour. This is happening in an anime where they mentioned Michael Phelps, for God's sake. God damn it, let's get this over with.
何やってんだよ。
まさかあれって。
佳也さん、何勝手なことを。
So am I basically the only one who noticed her hair changed colour then? Because this lot are very surprised.
お前だろ、マヤを泣かせたの。狂乱波。
Where she's standing, there's nothing but water behind her, but just a few seconds ago you can see several roofings back there, and before you say anything, the platform already sank and stopped a few seconds prior to this scene.
技の威力が上がってる。
Your attacks.
さばかれたエネルギーを自分の力に変えてきた。
You took advantage. You.
踏ん張りなさい、マヤ。デタラメな技のツケは必ず来るわ。ここを耐えれば必ず勝機が来るから。
You are inside of a building. They all manage to make it to her without getting wet, despite there being a rather large pool between them and the platform she's on.
強い人がいっぱいおる。ケイジョってすごい。
Once again, no one cares that an extremely injured and severely tired player isn't rising back to the top of the pool and seemingly allow her to drown following her victory. Her bra repaired itself.
よしてよ堅苦しい。昔のまま渚でいいわ。いいチームね。
It's odd that she's acting all nice with her now, and just a few episodes ago she was literally calling her and the other trainers worthless.
It's finally over. All that's left now. Sweet release.
Ara, どうしたの？ねえ、宮田ちゃん、割れ目のこの辺りとかなあ。
All around me are familiar faces.
いえ、私も勝ってほしいですから。それにあの胸、流れてくる漂流物を的確に始め。
For Britannia command you. Now all of you, die.
七瀬さんの場合は物の油断しただけ。
Dude, sit the fuck down!
へえ、一人で行くんだ。
Get in my belly!
さらに向こうへ。
踏ん張りなさい、マヤ。デタラメな技のツケは必ず来るわ。ここを耐えれば。Shut up!
Thank you to the following patrons: Nathan Burr, Vupu, Leon Lutger, Joaquin Jimenez Villaluenga, Manuel Meza, Josiah May, Helgi Gunlaugson, Loritz, Ikodi, Val Sobel, Joel Rosenfeld, BZX001, David Pickfans, Chris Harris, Daniel Musgrave, Joshua Viker, Xenon, Zachary Kling, Hunter Layfield, Avery Azell, Gajivi Trash, Matthew Farmer, Richard Gray, Kyle Farmer, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Scott Harris, Nikolaj Anderson, and to all of the other patrons supporting me. Thank you.
Reach the wizard. Reach the wizard.